irrespective of wherever you are all over the world, there is something called sponsorship. Every country has sponsorship, but tag it different names. Now, if what you're waiting for is sponsorship from any government or any employer or any agent, then I'm showing you in this video a secret to how your COS or how your sponsorship can come faster. Then you need to watch this video. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Opeyemi Olotu. For those who are coming to this place for the very first time, I want to thank you so much for coming here. I hope this channel is gonna be of good help to you, and for those who have subscribed, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to this YouTube channel. And today I'm just very straight to information of today. Okay, so do you know that if you're expecting COS, okay, for example, okay, now in this video I'm just gonna make analogy with the UK government. Now there are speculations that UK government are intentionally not releasing COSs to employers. Either it is true or false, I don't know. But now I'm just trying to show how's a way forward to making our COS come faster. I'm using UK as an analogy, and I'm going to relate that to other countries or other locations. So now in UK, annually every employer has a particular number of COS they can get from the Home Office. Now, if for example I have a company and the number of COSs, for those that don't know what COS is, it means Certificate of Sponsorship, and that is like on the document to show that an employer is bringing you over or is employing a foreign worker to work and stay in that country. Do you understand? So that is why for everyone that has COSs, they can work and stay in that country. So now for students, it's called CAS, but for working class, for foreign workers, it's called COS, that is Certificate of Sponsorship. Now, so if I have a company, for example, and I have 20 COSs that I get from the Home Office every year, then I want additional COSs apart from the regular 20. They call it undefined COS now. Undefined is the one you want to apply for, like the extra. After getting the regular 20 that I need, I want to get extra. Then it means I'm going to write the Home Office and let them see the need for requesting for additional COSs. Once the need is understood, of course, I'm going to send documents, just to support my point for my reasons for requesting for more. Once I'm granted the COS, no problem. But that extra COS will take the Home Office about 18 months to release such COSs. And a lot of people are not patient, for that long to be able to get that COS. Now, this is what you can do. For UK government, for example, there's something called priority COS. Now, this priority COS is regulated, of course, by UK government, by the Home Office. And what they do here is that once you have submitted your undefined COSs, but you want the report or you want the feedback to be fast, you want it to be approved quickly, or you want feedback on it, then you are going to do some things. Now I'm going to read to us from the UK government website as to their reaction to you know, priority service COS. Now it says the priority COS. Now eligibility, it has to be that, of course, you're a licensed employer. Only a licensed employer can get, you know, COSs, undefined COSs. Now, for you to apply for priority visa, priority COS, now it means, of course, you have to be eligible. And what are the eligibility criteria now? Now it means that you must be a rated worker or a temporary worker, fully active licensed sponsor. Now that reminds me, please, if you have relocated to the UK, or you're in the UK, or you're just coming across this video, please check the UK government website. Be sure that your employer is still active on the licensed employer list in the UK. Guys, UK is retrieving and, you know, taking back licenses from several companies in the UK. I'm talking of 50s, 100s in numbers. It's a lot right now. So far, it's more than 100 different, you know, feedbacks from. So some people might have gotten visa today, and the next 5 days they've retrieved, you know, the the license of that company that is employing you. You know, a very short story. I saw a video where someone who owns a company in the UK, who people have paid about £12,000 thereabouts, from £10,000 to £12,000 for to get COS. They've paid the person, you know, done, and the person had to call them on a group chat or a group call rather, and let them know that sponsorship has been retrieved, and people are in the UK. Now the truth, one thing about this is, whenever your sponsor, the license of your sponsor is retrieved, it automatically affects every single employee that from the company. If that license is retrieved from an employer, everyone from the day that company got license till the very day it was retrieved, every employer that are currently still under that company gets affected. It means they need to run and find the means of getting another COS, else they would be given number of days after a period of time to leave the country. It's brutal, and that is why you have to always check this list to be sure that your sponsor is still on this list. So eligibility criteria now, you must have submitted a request via the sponsor management system, that is the SMS, prior to the emailing the work and temporary work priority service mailbox. Another one is the request must be in progress or allocated to a caseworker. You must have printed the submission sheet if you request to. There are things to the sponsors that the sponsors ought to have done. Now, how to apply, of course, through the SMS, full guidance on how to submit a change of circumstances request on the sponsorship management system can be found online. Now, it says you can apply for multiple priority requests. However, they must be on the same license. Multiple request forms for different sponsors on the same email will not be considered. Now, the priority service is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Any request made outside these hours will not be considered. A maximum of 60 priority service requests will be accepted each day. Maximum of 60 each day. Now, you can imagine how many companies are in the UK requesting for this COS. 60 per day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, a maximum of 60. Yeah, please note that due to that was COVID-19, this is subject to change. Okay, so if your request has been successful, you will receive email and all of that. Now, it said you have 72 hours from when you receive the second email to make a payment. This includes weekends. If you do not receive the payment your priority request will expire and you need to apply again to become. Now, all of these things I'm reading for you is applicable to your sponsor. So now, let me just fast forward. So they must pay within a particular period of time. Now, processing times, it says eligibility requests that have successfully made payment will be considered within 5 working days. Now, here's the advantage. Ideally, if you want to wait for the COS, it takes 18 months to get the undefined COS. That is the additional COS that your company is requesting for after having gotten the normal number of COSs for the year. Now it says if you're required to send a submission sheet, the 5 working days begin from the date that UK Visa and Immigration receives your submission sheet, if it has not already been submitted. So now you may not receive an outcome within 5 days. Let me just move forward here. Now, the fee, it said the charge for service is £200 per request. Now, that is where I'm going to. Now, if you are watching this video right now and you've got sponsors, or you've got agents, or you've got government, you've got employer, you've got anybody that wants to send you COS, or you're expecting COS from, now let them know. Now, if you have an employer that they want to, you can tell them to go for priority for you. Let them understand that you are aware that they can pay £200 for priority service. Now, a company that is ready to bring you from your country, they can afford this. Many a times they don't just want to stress themselves. They just feel anytime it comes in, but because you need it, you want to relocate on time, and of course they've informed you they might not tell you they are expecting COS. All of these companies have undefined COS, but they will not tell you. You just tell them saying we don't have COS, we don't have CS. No company in the UK licensed doesn't have COS. They do, but of course the requesting time is what takes longer. So you can always remind them, or you can always tell them that they can pay for priority for you. Now, another addition is that you can tell them that they can make priority payment for you, or priority request for you. Of course, that's £200. You can even say that you're going to pay back when you work. It's possible. It's possible. Some people in the UK, their company pays for their accommodation and they pay bit by bit after they've started working. It is possible. So if you have anybody that you're expecting to hear from, company, sponsor, employer, or whatever, now you can tell them, please go for priority COS for me. It's £200. You are informed. You are aware. Let them know you are aware. Once they know you are aware, you can let them to go for that for you. And of course, you can tell them you can deduct it from my salary. Yeah, some will not even deduct it, but the fact that you are aware makes them feel, oh, this person is aware, is updated about, And of course, it will make your COS faster. £200. You know what that means? Imagine paying. I don't support buying COS, and I will never support it. That's the truth. My opinion. Now, imagine paying £12,000 and £200 for priority visa is now a big deal. Of course, it shouldn't be a big deal. So it's not a big deal. Tell them, encourage them. Let them know you are informed. Let them know you are aware. And let them apply for priority for you. And that makes your relocation quite quick and faster. So guys, these are the information you need to be updated with, so that you can, push it out to your employer and make your relocation faster. And I've discovered that every country has a COS. Every country has a method, and every country has this priority COS. You can check, make your findings, make your inquiries to every location you might have applied to. You can check the government website of that location or that country to know if they have priority or not. If they do have priority, then encourage your employer or your sponsor to go for priority for you. It makes your relocation faster. And at this junction, I'm going to be ending this video. I just want to be sure that I don't miss a lot of information. Okay, so I also want to mention to people that the things that you need for your relocation, I'm sure you don't forget them. They are your tuberculosis test, they are your police character certificate, also known as the police report, your international passport, then your valid TOS, and in some cases proof of fund. Not every case requires proof of fund. Now, for you to know if you require proof of fund or not, check your COS. There's a place they called maintenance. If the maintenance section of your COS is ticked, then it means your sponsor is saying that I'm going to take care of your maintenance. Then in that case, you don't need proof of fund. Yes, you don't need, even with your dependent, you don't need proof of fund. That's what I meant. If it is ticked for maintenance. So guys, start packing your load. Tell your employer, let them shoot their shots for you for priority COS. And I wish you best of luck as always. Best of luck. That's all I've come to share to you guys. If you see this video helpful, please, you can share, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. I'll appreciate your subscription. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.